And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Left fielder.
Now a flare out toward right center. And the pinch hitter is retired here, one away.
One out now. Up next for Milwaukee, second baseman Orlando Arcia.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Swanson onto the grass, makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, right fielder Michael Reed.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A leap.
Yeah, Batty, you can't fold the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Pedro Strop claims the win out of the pen, his first. A nice shot there of the nighttime skies over SunTrust Park tonight. Game 2 of this. Now at the plate, Roberto Clemente. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Panik rounds the corner and is headed home. In to score the runner from second. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, and he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. Spinning a throw back to second, and they got him. Now at the plate, Michael Reed, and they've got some work to do early on. Here's a ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. Clemente is back, and he reaches up to put it away for a long out, number 1.
Batting ninth.
Coming to the plate now, Taylor Youngman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And here, Clemente on the move. And he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jonathan Villar.
Number 5.
0 for 1 here in the early going.
Jonathan Villar.
Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here.
Yeah, they're still down a few, but a solo shot will make them feel a lot better about themselves. They're not being shut out, and now they know they can get to this guy.
Broxton.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Clemente is going to have room out there as he puts this away to. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Braves 4 and the Brewers 1. Broxton's under it. 1 out. Ready for another chance? Michael Reed comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
25. Michael Reed.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Clemente is in pursuit, makes the play, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Roberto Clemente. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Broxton going back. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first. Striding in once again, Roberto Clemente. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he is going to beat the throw home as he scores to make this a 5-3 game now. Ready for another shot now, Jonathan Villar. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Heading out towards shallow right. Clemente has it in his tracks, looks it into his glove, and there's one. And he'll make it up. Digging in once again, Michael Anderskow. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 7-4.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
7-5 tonight's final. Mike Foltynewicz earns his first win of the season. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com. A good look there at the southern skies and SunTrust Park just outside Atlanta. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Atlanta Braves. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Clemente has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So striding in, Roberto Clemente, and pitchers beware because he's been off the charts hot to start the season. Squared that one up just a little late. Harold Reynolds, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Braun racing back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So stepping in, Dansby Swanson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Pitch popped up, calling for it, VR, and the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Roberto Clemente. Lined hard toward right center, but he will run this one down in right center. A tough. Digging in to try it again, Roberto Clemente. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. Around first, digging for 2. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. 0 for 2 with the run batted in for him thus far. He's set. Here's the 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Braun has a read on it. 2 gone. Throw behind him to second. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Ready once again, Edgar Benitez. He enters this at bat, 1 for 2 with a walk. This is skied out toward right. Moving under it, Clemente. And that ends the inning. Standing in, Roberto Clemente. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 4th home run here in the early going as we are all tied at 5.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious.
A hitter on a hot streak receives kudos from his batting coach.
MLB's coverage of baseball on the show brings us to the home of the Braves, SunTrust Park. Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rendon. The early season batting line well above 300 coming into this one, so he'll look to keep that kind of success going. Clemente has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Hey, your pitch.
Striding into the box, Roberto Clemente. The early season numbers look very good as he is up over 400 here to begin the campaign. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Swanson rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now the relay home, and he'll get in there safely.
I like it. Hard line drive on the fastball, hit off the fastball, and good things happen.
Stepping in, Tommy La Stella, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. Now in the box, Mitch Haniger, and he's been swinging the bat really well in April. He's got that average up over 350 to start the new season. Heading out towards shallow right, Clemente is in his tracks now as he tucks this one away to retire the side. So no runs.
My period just dripped.
Things up where we left off. Roberto Clemente.
Right fielder, Roberto Clemente.
Well, find some green, baby. Find some green.
First offering on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Eaton on the move. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready for another chance? Daniel Murphy comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Daniel Murphy.
In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now.
Hey, Black ass.
Gone. Home run.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be even more mad.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Clemente has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. In now is Anthony Rendon. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Rendon.
Ready on 1 and 2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Clemente racing back, But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. 1 run is scored.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts him.
Digging in once again, Mitch Haniger, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Clemente over to his left, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Roberto Clemente, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Well, that ball right there, Matt, he hit it hard. We saw it. He smoked it to the outfield. This may be a sign pitcher's starting to get a little bit tired. He's starting to make some mistakes. He's leaving some balls over the plate.
The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. And now confusion here with 2 men on the same base. One's got to go, and they're going to get an out here. Digging in to try it again, Daniel Murphy. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 1-1 on its way to Murphy. Pulled toward right center field. Clemente is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Roberto Clemente. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. And he'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, it's late in the game, but I tell you what, a leadoff single, that's what you want to start the late innings. Now it sets you up to be able to some things, maybe get that run home.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And another throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Once more, a throw over. A dive, but he's back. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. In now is Adam Eaton. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Adam Eaton.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Clemente has a beat on it.
Black on black
brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Roberto Clemente. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Here's the first pitch. Smoke toward the hole, and that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, so the winning run advances to second now with only 1 away. At the plate, Tommy La Stella. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? Back to first, a double play.
2 down here. Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone. And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end. 6-5 the final. Sammy Solis claims the win out of the pen, his first. Richard Driver hammers down the save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The Angels, 6 runs, 11.
From Cobb County, Georgia, we welcome you to baseball from SunTrust Park. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Washington Nationals and the Atlanta Braves. Striding in, Roberto Clemente. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Well, you love to jump out to an early lead in the first inning. Right there, 2 runs will give you that little bit of cushion to see if the game gets into a good...
Full count, here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. A play at the plate, and he's out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score.
Baggy bag.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. And a double steal try here. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. It's there. He's out trying to take third. And a poor gamble. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. He's taken him deep once. Skied into straightaway right. Clemente is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Vagina.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Roberto Clemente.
Roberto Clemente.
First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. They trail 3-2.
Leading off for the Nationals.
In now, Mitch Moreland. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Heading out toward shallow right. Clemente shading to his right. Makes the play, 1 away. In now is Anthony Rendon. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. 2 for 11.
Rendon.
Asshole
To
blister.
right field. Clemente sprinting after it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Roberto Clemente. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hard liner toward short. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner. Digging in. Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Let's go right here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Tyler Flowers, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Chopped weakly to the left. Rendon has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Roberto Clemente. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gomez retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Steven Strasburg gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Richard Driver closes the door for the save, his 5th of the year.
Run.
So we'll have a pinch hitter coming up here with the runner at first and nobody out. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing.
Roberto Clemente.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And now confusion here with 2 men on the same base. One's got to go, and Brad Brock. A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Trevor Gott claims the win out of the pen, his first.
Retard.
This young team is introduced to one of baseball's lowest feelings, ending a series with nothing to show in the win column.
Now from Citi Field in Flushing, New York, we welcome you to another edition of Baseball on the Show. Standing in, Roberto Clemente. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
Clemente.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard to short. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Panik rounds the corner and is headed home. And he is in there.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball, and he turned on it like that. Nice job.
Batting fifth.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Chopped weakly to the left. A throw to the plate, and he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Well, there's a one-out infield single. You know what? You can start a lot of rallies with one out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so
on the right field line, and this will be off the wall out near the 3:30 marker. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game.
Well, that right there shows how strong he is. That ball got in on him, but he fought it.
Digging in to try it again, Roberto Clemente.
Roberto Clemente.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Vick will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Digging in once again, Roberto Clemente. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Roberto Clemente.
Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year, and the lead is now 7-2.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not.
Digging in and looking for more, Roberto Clemente. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On the ground to short. This could be 2. A bare hand for 1. On to first. Man alive. What a double play. And the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Wilmer Flores. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Wilmer Flores
pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Able to squeeze this one is Panik, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Roberto Clemente. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Hard liner toward short, but the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are 11-4 at the end of this affair. The Braves get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Mike Foltynewicz earns the win, his second.
5 runs on.
MLB Network has baseball coming your way from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Here's Neil Walker. He went deep last night twice. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air out to right. Clemente is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. Digging in now, Roberto Clemente. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Lagares sprinting after it. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him...
Digging in for his second at-bat, Roberto Clemente.
Roberto Clemente.
Lined into center field. That's a base hit.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
Up next,
riding in once again, Tyler Flowers. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and a liner. And that is through into center field, a base hit. In to score, the runner from second. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third.
Whoa, those 2 out base hits, those will kill the other team right there. He comes up with a big hit to tie this game.
Tommy La Stella.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Looped out toward third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Well, that right there shows how...
Digging in, Wilmer Flores. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Wilmer Flores.
This is in the air out to right. Clemente is there. And that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another chance? Michael Conforto. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Michael Conforto.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Clemente going back on it. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Striding in, Roberto Clemente. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. A short, hit hard. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
Another first pitch hit. Man, they're going up there aggressive, looking for that first pitch fastball. He's struggling right now, and they are feasting.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. This one's flared out toward left. Belt is on his way home. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score. Here's Lucas Duda now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
21, Lucas Duda.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Clemente is there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready once again, Michael Conforto. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Clemente going back. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Roberto Clemente will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. As we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. In there, a base hit.
Well, how about that for a 4-hit game? He homered earlier. Now he picks up his 4th hit of the game. Wow, he's having a tremendous game.
In now, Tyler Flowers. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. 0-1, here it comes. Pitches a cold strike, the throw, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. And now confusion here with 2 men on the same base. One's got to... Trying to pick things up where we left off. Michael Conforto. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to right field. Clemente has a beat on it. He's got it one away. So striding in, Roberto Clemente. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Conforto is there. One quick out to start a one-run game tonight. The Atlanta Braves brought the bats in this one with 18 total hits. Josh Collmenter claims the win out of the pen. MLB The Show has baseball on tap from lovely Citi Field in New York. At the plate, Roberto Clemente. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Vick is in pursuit, and he tracks it down. Nice play. Striding into the box, Roberto Clemente comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, Matt, they scored a lot of runs yesterday, and they're just now scoring today. But it's always who are you facing that particular day. Good pitching is the momentum stopper, and that's what we've seen so far today.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swinging a looper to left. Here comes Cespedes, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And the throw will go to second as they get to force out. Now at the plate, Sidney Vick. He'll begin things here against Andrew Cashner.
Sidney Vick.
Heading out toward shallow right. Clemente over to his right. One away. Stepping in, Wilmer Flores. They'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved. Now at the plate, Roberto Clemente. A hit in 2 tries so far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Here's Tommy La Stella now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
La Stella.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is... Here's Neil Walker, his lifetime line against Andrew Cashner. He's hitless in 6 tries.
Walker.
In the air, out to right. Clemente is there, 1 away. Into the box, Roberto Clemente. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Here's Lucas Duda now. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Panik will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Yeah, Matty.
First opened back in 2012. A look inside the Mammoth Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball on the show next. Johnny Kozar gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, his last outing was curious to me. That's the word I'll use, is curious, because if you go 5 innings, you get that 5 and bail, right? Well, he went to give him a little more distance and be able to execute his pitches early on a little bit better in this game.
Strong throw. He's out at second base. Now to the plate, Roberto Clemente, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. High in the air out to center field. Yelich is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Richie Montoya. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1-1, here it comes. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And a reach here, but this gets past him. And this one could be trouble. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Guevara is on his way home. And not in time as the run scores.
And that's an ideal.
Ready once again, Roberto Clemente. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. And there's his first base hit in this one. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
Well, that base hit right there extends his streak to 9 games. Now, we've been watching him. That's a couple series now. He's starting to swing the bat. You got to start paying attention to this guy. He's getting hot.
First baseman.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Digging in to try it again, Sean Rodriguez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he gets the call there, 3-1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would
deliver the full count pitch. To short, hit hard. Hechavarria has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in once again, Roger Baez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Ready for another chance? Fernando Cortez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Fernando Cortez.
In the air, out to right. Moving under it, Clemente. 1 away. Here's Hechavarria now. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Adeiny Hechavarria.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Clemente is in his tracks now, and there's the second out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Roberto Clemente. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And he will make the play. 2 away now. 4-2 the final score tonight. Johnny Kozar earns his first win of the season. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the sunshine. In now, Roberto Clemente. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Stanton has a read on it. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. H, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series? In is Christian Yelich. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This one is launched. Look at this. And this one is gone. A home run.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. And there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that, and it puts you in a bad spot. And you could tell that it affected him. He was fuming, and he really wanted that last pitch. And the result?
Riding in once again, Roberto Clemente. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Leave it right here one time, kid.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Yelich on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job.
Ready for another shot now. Roberto Clemente. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Chen sets. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Yelich racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, and he is in there.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as the result.
Brandon Belt.
To third. And this goes right past him. Oh, my. That might plate 2. In to score the runner from third. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, they've got the lead in the game now, and he's a big part of it. That's his 3rd RBI of the game.
With Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air to right field. Moving under it, Clemente. 1 out. It's fair to say that early on, at least, the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high-scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the 5th inning. Evan Gattis now standing in. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Clemente moves over. 2 gone. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Roberto Clemente.
Roberto Clemente.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now. Digging in now, Roberto Clemente, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning.
They see it.
First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center, and he can't track it down. A base hit. The runner scores from second. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. The tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. So 3 runs on 5 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. Time to get up and stretch. And here's Tyler Saladino. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Clemente is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Braves 9 and the Marlins 5. Clemente.
Right fielder, Roberto Clemente.
Hard liner toward short. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Matt, he's been hot recently. Another hit, his third hit of the game. This is some kind of hot streak, and man, is he fun to watch right now.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Lifetime against this particular arm. 3 base hits in 19 tries. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard to third. To second for 1. Relay to first, and Belt is gone. It's a double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. 1 run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that. Hey, anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
11-5, the final tally in this one. The Braves with a big total of 22 hits.
11 runs on.
So we'll have a pinch hitter coming up here with a runner at first and nobody out. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Roberto Clemente.
Roberto Clemente is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. This is line to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Wow, that ball is hit hard. Good job.
Well, he picks up a hit now in 11 straight games. Swinging the bat pretty good. I love the adjustments he's made along the way through this whole streak.
John Hyatt.
Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And he'll take it to the bag for the out. And there's your unassisted double. Arodys Vizcaino is on to pitch out of the bullpen. 6-3 the final score today. The Braves slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Mike Foltynewicz wins his third of the season. So that's a wrap for this afternoon. For Harold, Dan. None like it in all of baseball.
And
a look at AT&T Park in San Francisco. Tonight it's the first of four between the Atlanta Braves and the San Francisco Giants. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
Look, his ERA last year a little bit over 4, but he takes the baseball. And he's a guy that's going to take his lump, but he's going to keep coming back at you. And I think we'll probably see that kind of performance today.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. In order to go the break. Ready for another chance. Roberto Clemente. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Duvall on the move. 1 out. Here's Buster Posey now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Buster Posey.
And now a ball hit pretty well down that right field line. This has some carry to it, and it is gone. Home run. A 2-run shot for Buster Posey. Number 148 for his career. And the Giants move out ahead. It's 2-1.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday.
Digging in once again, Roberto Clemente. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. High in the air out to center field. Katnick is there. 2 down. Digging in to try it again. Marshall Pena. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. The first. Riding in once again, Roberto Clemente. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
That's it right there. Attaboy.
Into the box now, Sean Rodriguez. He got on top. And the pitch on 2-1. And there he goes towards second. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pena has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for route number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Tommy La Stella now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here's a look over to first. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And now the slap the
I expect this series to be a battle, so to take the first game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out. Give that home crowd a reason to come back tomorrow for what will hopefully be another solid performance.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Junior Guerra. Tough to escape the fog here in San Francisco, and it's rolling in now over AT&T Park. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Atlanta Braves and the San Francisco Giants. Giants baseball is next on the show. Madison Bumgarner, a lefty from North Carolina, gets the starting assignment. Harold, any thoughts?
Matt, last year this guy was one of the best pitchers in baseball. The ERA in the low 2s. You know how good that is? And the thing I like about it,
a swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Katnick going back on it, onto the garden netting, and gone.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing the ball.
Now at the plate, Brandon Crawford. They'll begin things here against Andrew Cashner.
Brandon.
Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Fourth home run here in the early going, and the Giants have come back to tie things here at 1-1. Stepping into the box, Kelby Tomlinson, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And here's a ball hit in the air. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Oh, he hits a little dying quilt.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Roberto Clemente. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Katnick. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And add a run on the sacrifice fly, as that'll make this a 3-1 game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Alvin Anthony. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Rodriguez will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Stepping up now, Kelby Tomlinson. He singled his last time up. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Clemente going back on it, and this one's off the 5th archway, and that's in there. Base hit around second now and headed for third, and he'll get in there at third as he just misses a home run but settles for the trip. Ready for another shot now, Roberto Clemente, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Katnick ranging back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the. Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Crawford. Prior history in this matchup, 0 for 4. Skied into straightaway right. Clemente moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready once again, Roberto Clemente. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Duvall is over to his left as he snags this one. And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Madison Bumgarner takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Wednesday night baseball from AT&T Park in San Francisco. So striding in, Roberto Clemente. He went deep in the contest last night. Hard hit ball to second. Tomlinson fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Roberto Clemente. He bats here at the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League. Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Brandon Crawford.
1-1 home now to Crawford. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Clemente over to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Now to the plate, Roberto Clemente. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulting. Here's Buster Posey now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not.
Striding into the box, Abe Katnick.
Abe Katnick.
From the stretch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Clemente racing back, and it's gone into the arcade section.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get
into the box now. Roberto Clemente, fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any.
One run scores. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 6-3 contest. Here's Tommy La Stella now. And, Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Grounder down the line at third. He's got it to second for one. On to Freeman, and they get the double play.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final.
6 runs.
A truly gorgeous afternoon for baseball now from sunny AT&T Park in San Francisco. Stepping into the box, Roberto Clemente. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Squared that one up just a little late. Harold Reynolds, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matt, they won the game last night, and I talked to the manager earlier, and he just said, you know, we executed it, and if we can do that, we'll be a consistent team, and we'll win games.
Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. Here's Tommy La Stella now, and a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And now they've got him in a rundown. Now the tag from Espinosa, and they got him at second base. Striding in, Kevin Cordova.
Batting 8th, third baseman.
1-2, here it comes.
Cordova.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Clemente is in his tracks now. 2 gone. Digging in, Roberto Clemente. And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd of foul ball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Duvall will make the catch just shy of that brick wall out there in right. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Clemente is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. Ready now, Roberto Clemente. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Clemente.
Line drive to left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning. So he continues to hit the ball well. His second hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. At the plate, Tommy La Stella comes into this at bat. With the 1-1 pitch. Runners going. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Well, going to the pen, this is not what they wanted. He comes up, he gives up one hit, now another back-to-back base hits. I'm curious what's going through the mind of the manager right now as he's looking at his bullpen.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. In now, Roberto Clemente. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Roberto Clemente.
Hey, nice and patient. Get yours.
And that'll be the 4th wide one, so put runners at the corners here with one man gone. Now at the plate, Tommy La Stella, 1 for 2 on his. Runners off for second. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Duvall is after it, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. On to first. Coming to the plate now, Jeremy Clark. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Clemente is in pursuit, makes the play, 1 away. So coming to the plate, Danny Espinosa, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Clemente racing back. And as Giants fans hear on television quite frequently, that ball is out of here. Digging in, Marshall Pena. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This one is launched. Look at this. And splash down. It's into McCovey Cove.
Well, he's as hot as anybody in the game right now, hitting a homer yesterday and 2 more today. They need.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Alvin Anthony. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Clemente is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But not before they come up with 6 runs this half inning on the strength of a couple of home runs. 8th inning coming up.
Hey, and if you want to know what this game was decided, that's easy. Look no further than the 7th inning. That big rally and the crooked number on the scoreboard proved to be all the difference.
10-6, the final score in this game. Derek Law gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that. MLB's coverage of baseball on the show brings us to the home of the Braves, SunTrust Park. Stepping into the box, Roberto Clemente. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Takes this the other way to right. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. You may as well take out a tee, set the ball right there, and say hit it as hard as you can, because that's what he did.
Batting.
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there. And the ready for another chance, Roberto Clemente. He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Well, here's another multi-hit game. Here we are in May. He's over 300. I think he's going to have a good year and be able to keep this up throughout the rest of the summer. He's off to a great start.
Digging in to try it again, Brandon Belt. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Here's a swing and a ground ball hit to Prado at 3rd. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Braves will settle for just the 1. Digging in and looking for more, Roberto Clemente. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gaddis in foul ground. 2 down. Ready for another shot now, Roberto Clemente. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, man, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Yelich is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Braves strand. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Fernando Cortez. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
No one down here.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And now a ball hit pretty well down that right field line. This has some carry to it, and it is gone. Home run. A solo shot down the line in right. 6th home run on the season for him as the Marlins have opened up a 4-1 lead.
They still have the bottom of the 9th to try and stage a comeback, but one thing that's not coming back is this.
Digging in once again, Martin Prado. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Clemente. And the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Marlins. And tonight's comes to a conclusion. 6-1 the final. Johnny Kozar wins his 3rd of the season. Mike Foltynewicz is tagged with the loss despite. A nice shot there of the nighttime skies over SunTrust Park. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Aaron Blair is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he has really struggled his last 3 outings. The ERA totally inflated. It's over 5. When you look at that, that's too many runs he's given up. He's just not giving his team a chance to even get out the gate and win the game.
Digging in, Roberto Clemente. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
I love the hitting streak. I was glad to see him get that knock. I was hoping we weren't going to jinx him.
Stepping up now, Brandon Belt. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on. 1-2 pitch. Runners off for second. Swing and a looper to left. Perez coming in. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. On to first, a double play. But not before the lone hit in the inning. The solo home run makes this a 1-run ball game. We move ahead to the top of the second now. It's the Marlins 2 and the Braves 1. Now at the plate, Roberto Clemente.
He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League.
24.
Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Yelich racing back to the track, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Striding in once again, Tomas Telis. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Heading out toward shallow right. Clemente moves over. Oh, it's off his glove and it drops. And that'll bring up Jeffrey Perez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Clemente is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch.
Clemente
sent in the air out to straightaway central. Yelich is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Wisler. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Matt Wisler
pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Underneath it is Panic, and he's got it for the first out. So coming to the plate, Roberto Clemente.
Fielder Roberto Clemente.
Hey, have a wrist like you can. Here you go.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed. Forget it. Long gone. Home run.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had. Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept for the last 5 games. But they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
Our ball game this afternoon.
A 6-4. Now from Cobb County, Georgia, a look there at SunTrust Park. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Andrew Cashner starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, this has been a little bit of a mystery. I mean, he really struggles at home. You got the home crowd behind you. You got the mound you're used to pitching on an awful lot. But he hasn't been able to get it together. Maybe this is the game that turns it all around for him at his home ballpark.
Keep it going.
Chen sets. Here he comes 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. Swanson rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Career numbers against Chen. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit out towards second. Scooped up in time to first, and there are 2 away. Into the box, Sean Rodriguez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Hey, you can do it, kid. No one better up there. Let's go.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Another try at 2-2. Weekly hit towards first. Gaddis is there. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Here's Echeverria now. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Adeiny Echeverria.
Heading out toward shallow right. Clemente has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. Settling in now, Pedro Guevara. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Pedro Guevara.
Skied into very shallow right. Clemente over to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Roberto Clemente.
And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Yelich is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying. Now at the plate, Roberto Clemente. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through for a hit. So the 2-out hit here brings in Brandon Belt to bat next. So he finds the hole into left to pick up his second base hit of the afternoon. And you can see there where he ranks on the. Ready with the 0-1. Runners going. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Standing in, Fernando Cortez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Clemente ranging back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Ready once again, Roberto Clemente. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
7-1 the final today. Weigh in. Now from Cobb County, Georgia, a look there at SunTrust Park. Stepping in, Roberto Clemente. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Renfro shading to his right, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. Digging in, Carlos Asuaje. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Clemente is over, makes the play, 1 away. Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Clemente racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
This right here is a difference between.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Roberto Clemente.
And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
Renfro has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Here now is Jose Rondon. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced?
Ready for another shot now, Roberto Clemente. He hit a sac fly earlier. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dyson's there. And that's the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Roberto Clemente. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Dyson ranging back out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
And the home crowd has really come to life here in the bottom of the 8th. They know. Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Julio Teheran earns the win, his 2nd. Pedro Strop wraps it up for the save, his 3rd of the campaign. From Cobb County, Georgia, we welcome you to baseball from Sun. Standing in, Travis Jankowski. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Clemente is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Rondon. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or 2 in this one could put him up over the top. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to fall. A base hit. And a relay to the plate. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. Ready now, Roberto Clemente. He'll start us out here in the home half of the 2nd. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here. And there's a man aboard to start out their half of the 2nd.
Well, a leadoff single right here in the 2nd inning. This is a good sign. Maybe this is how they get right back in the game, being already down a couple of runs early.
The 1-1. And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. Asuaje will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
All right, here's how the Pods line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Now at the plate, Ronier Mustelier comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Renfro has a beat on it, and that retires the side. Braves strand 1. They trail things here 2-0. standing in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Max Mora.
In the air now, out to right field. Moving under it, Clemente. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Jose Rondon. He reached on a single in his first try. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Clemente shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready for another chance? Roberto Clemente.
Right fielder, Roberto Clemente.
Hard liner to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that. Digging in to try it again. Roger Connor comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Connor
pops this one up, calling for it. Belt, 1 down. Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Skied into straightaway right. Clemente moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in, Jose Rondon. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Jose Rondon.
Heading out towards shallow right. Clemente is going to get there, and that's the second out of the inning. Ready once again, Roberto Clemente. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Clemente.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Margot looks up, and it's gone.
Hey, there are certain guys in every lineup.
Digging in once again, Carlos Asuaje. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. The 0-1 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Clemente moving to his left. 1 out. The relay throw, and he is in there. Digging in and looking for more, Roberto Clemente. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Hard hit toward the hole, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
What a big knock. 2 outs. You move now the tying run to second base. Just keep the rally alive. Let's see what happens.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Now batting.
So striding in, Dansby Swanson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he'll make the catch to end it, and the Padres have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Final line score for this afternoon.
MLB's coverage of baseball on the show brings us to the home of the Braves. Digging in the switch hitter, Blair Jimenez. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. This is in the air out to right. Clemente is after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run. So it's 2 runs. Striding into the box, Kendall Graveman.
49, Kendall Graveman.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Clemente moving in, but he won't get there. It falls in.
That is a big hit right there. When you can help yourself out, a little 2-out base hit, extends the inning, brings the top of the order up now.
Stepping in, Roberto Clemente. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. These Padres, Harold, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matt, this has been a fun series. These 2 teams are evenly matched. I mean, they've had 2 games so far, and they've each won 1 game by 1 run. It's been fun to watch.
The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
All right, here's how the Pods line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Will Myers playing first base. Yes, first base.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Roberto Clemente.
Roberto Clemente.
Hit in the air out toward left.
Heading after it is Jankowski.
He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But the damage is done as thanks to the... And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here.
Boy, that's a late mistake that could prove to be fatal. It's only a solo shot, but with the way they're starting.
Standing in, Roberto Clemente. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to...
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Jankowski looks up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitcher.
Stepping into the box, Blair Jimenez.
Blair Jimenez.
Fly ball out to right field. Clemente back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. At the plate, Hunter Renfroe. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right.
Take it. Take it.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Padres leave a pair. Digging in now, Roberto Clemente. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. Renfroe moves over, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
4-2 the final score today. Kendall Graveman takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and 1 gone in the inning.
hot, huh?
Up next for Atlanta, right fielder, Roberto Clemente.
Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Ojeda ranging back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Gabriel Ynoa will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance. A 5-0 finish tonight. Gio Gonzalez earned his 5th win of the year as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Aaron Blair was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. We are just a couple of miles from the Capitol building at beautiful Nationals Park in Washington. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Washington Nationals. Joe Ross, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, H?
Well, he's been good. He's had a solid season. If you look at his strikeout-to-walk ratio, it's 2-to-1, so that means he's around the plate. He's going to continue to dominate a little bit. But I think the key for him to continue to be successful is stay on the same mindset. Pitch by pitch, inning by inning. We'll see if he executes that in this game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Coming in is Haniger. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Brian Dozier.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Calling for it, Clemente. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Cut it. Hold on to it.
Stepping in, Mitch Haniger, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Panik ranging into shallow right, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
Right fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Clemente.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Eaton is camped under this one. And very quickly, 1 gone. Coming to the plate now, Joe Ross. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Joe Ross.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. This game is tied. Ready for another chance? Roberto Clemente. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Now he lifts a high pop up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. There now is Moreland, and he's got it for the second out. Here's Carlos Gomez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Fielder, Carlos Gomez.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Clemente will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Striding in once again, Roberto Clemente. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
3-1 the final.